probably wasn't gonna be back on here, but man. So I haven't been to this bar in I want to say over 10 years. I used to come to this bar with me, my ex, and a lot of friends. We used to work at DB, called DB, and we were waitresses and waitresses, waiters, and hostess. And we would have our birthdays over here. We would come to crawfish. We would have rounds and rounds and rounds of drinks. We have a damn good time. So on my way, back on the side of town that I was on, I was like, let me go ahead on and just stop over here because, I'm passing by. So I'm like, ooh, thinking about getting me a drink. Thinking about getting me a drink. So I'm like, should I? So I used to drink. So it's so crazy about me when I used to drink, I used to switch it up all the time. A person have like one type of drink. They knew when I came over here, it was gonna be whatever she wanted that night. I done went from White Russian to Boilermakers. If you don't know what a Boilermaker is a beer and you put a shot in it. So they just say you get grape vodka. You put the grape vodka in the beer, drop it into the beer. It's a Boilermaker. You drink fast. I used to drink margaritas, shots of Patron, shots of vodka. There's this beer that I used to drink that was like my favorite. It's something Bob. I can't remember what it's Ziggenbog. Oh my God, love me some Ziggenbog. That was my damn beer. Like when I put the shot in it, that was my beer. And what was the other one? Apple cider, the apple cider beer. And let me see what else I used to drink. Lemon drops. We used to have lemon drops all the time. We used to get lemon drops with the sugar on. What's up? How you doing, Liz? Leo, let me see. Wait, let me see, because you know my eyes bad. Hold on. Let me see what you say your name is so I can say it right. Leo Miranda. What's going on? Yo, what's up? So I was just talking about this bar that I used to come to when I used to be a waitress at D&B. This is where all me and my friends used to hang out with my ex. We used to come and drink, and get crawfish, eat food, birthdays here, parties here. Like this was the spot, you know what I'm saying, for every damn thing, you know what I'm saying? So I was just like, man, I'm come over and give me some crawfish. I'm thinking about giving me a drink. I'm like, man, just thinking about getting a drink. I haven't drank in a while. It's been a long, long time. But I just want to have like a nostalgic moment. I'm like, I don't even know what I want to drink. Because like I was just saying a few minutes ago, I used to switch it up. I never had like a particular drink. It was like White Russian. It could be a Boilermaker. I was explaining what a Boilermaker was. It could be a margarita. It could be a Ziggenbog beer, lemon drop. I used to always switch it up. They never knew what I wanted. Like most of my friends that used to all come over here, everybody had their own type of drink. I never had like one particular drink. Hello y'all, welcome to my live. I never had like one particular drink. And if it was the same waitress, she always knew I was not gonna order the same damn drink. It was what I was feeling at the moment. It might be, Patron, with salt around the rim, It might be a margarita not frozen. It might be a margarita frozen. Hello, welcome. So I'm going to give me some crawfish. I just wanted to have a nostalgic moment before I head on my side of town. It's definitely different a little bit, you know what I'm saying? People, I don't see none of the waitresses and stuff that I know. And, the atmosphere is different. It's like everywhere I go is definitely different. You know, it's not the same. It's not the same feeling. I just be like, damn, did I like freaking jump a timeline? Did I go to the past timeline? Because I'm just like, I feel like I woke up and everything was different. It's a little weird to me because like even years later when I used to come back to this place, it was somebody that I saw that I knew from way back in the day. Now it's like I don't know a damn person here. I don't know a damn person here. The vibe definitely is more chill than it was when I was coming. The vibe was very much hyped up. Yeah, they getting a little hyped, but it was some twerking, it was some on the table shaking, it was shots all around the table. It was live. This was our spot. Hello, how you doing? So I'm just saying, like, I think I'm gonna just, do what I do. And I've been like sitting with my feelings today because I was like, I'm checking in with myself. So I'm a little disappointed today. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. It's a little disappointed today because I'm like trying to get me another car. Because my car, you know what I'm saying? My car is, I don't want it to clunk out on me. You know what I'm saying? So my car ain't gonna last forever, right? And it's like the first dealership I went to like the other day, I had been going to, done deal. Oh, zero down, you know what I'm saying? This is your monthly payment, sign the paper, everything. And so they ended up selling the car. They wanted me to take this gray car. I didn't want the gray car. You feel what I'm saying? Excuse me. I didn't want the gray car, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I want the black car. I want the car that I had test drive. I had been test driving cars all day. I want the black car. And I know what I want. How you doing? All right, what's your name? It's okay. What's your name? Megan. Nice to meet you, Megan. Can I get 2 pounds of crawfish? 2 pounds? Yes. And I think I want to try a rum punch. How do y'all make y'all rum punches?
It's my first day.
Oh.
So I'm still rolling the I'll get her.
Okay, what's y'all house vodka?
The hot vodka.
You're not sure? Okay. Once you find out the house vodka, if it's a good brand, I want to do a rum punch, yeah.
For your crawfish.
Spicy. No, not extra spicy. Yeah, spicy. Yeah, not extra spicy though. That's cool. No, that's cool. Yes. Yes. Garlic butter and lemon. No gloves. No, thank you, Megan. All right, I appreciate it. And a cup of water. Thank you. All right, y'all. So I ordered me a rum punch. You gotta see what is, that's the house. So I haven't drank in a while. I'm gonna sit here though, be straight. I just one drink. I ain't gonna drive or nothing like that, but I'm excited. I'm excited because it's very nostalgic to me. It'd be nice if one of my old friends pop up. Man, that would be fucking awesome, right? Because I know I would scream and hug them and all that good shit. Anyway, back to the car. So I went to Toyota and, it was a done deal. Oh, it's zero down, da-da-da-da-da. Then when it's time for me to sign the papers and all that shit, I signed the paper. I initially that I would go with the deal. And then they wanted to hand me another vehicle. And I'm talking about they had sold it. I was like, well, I don't want... What is it? Taka? No. Let's go with, damn, it's been a long time since I drank. I'm trying to think of the vodka's name. Give me a name of vodka. The next, not Tito's. Kettle One's good. Yeah, Kettle One. Yes. Thank you. So, basically went to the dealership, signed the papers, XYZ. Didn't want the gray car because that's not the one that I actually drove. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't want it. You feel me? And so I was like, well, I want this car that y'all have on y'all website that I came to get in the first place. He said it was in the back. We went to the back. It wasn't in the back. Then he said, oh, it's coming. Da, 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 da. Come back and get that one. I said, okay, as long as you give me the same deal. Come back. Then all of a sudden, zero went to $2,000 down. And I'm just like, why? You know, and then he was like, well, the ones you sent me at first, it was 18,000. I said, well, no, well, we go with the one that was the one that I originally wanted. You know, that's the same price. Then he gonna tell me $2,000 now. So yeah, I'm like, my credit's constantly get hit. You know what I'm saying, with this crap. So I'm just like, man, in my mind, I'm like, here we go with the dishonest people. You know, here we go with, you know, one thing after another. And what I've learned from like teaching myself and listening to things that people say and being, you know, educating myself, you know, like when the enemy come up against you and shit like that, there are people, you know, like these cults. They be knowing what you're doing. They be knowing where you're going. They be knowing what you're trying to get along. I'm just being real. They be knowing if they're against you, they got people that will cause it to not happen. Real shit. To cause it to not happen. But I'm like, well, God, you told me to do this, so then I'm leaving it alone. So then went to this dealership today, you know, and you know, it was a better deal for us, a down payment. Get there though, y'all gotta watch with these dealerships. You get there, oh now it's no, excuse me, first they told me 2,000. I'm like, oh, okay, this is what they trying to go with. That's how I be knowing there's somebody who's over the shit that try to make it hard for you. And then like I told y'all, every time I try to get something and it connects to my bank, or even if it don't connect to my bank because my shit been hacked, they be knowing how much money I have in my bank. They be trying to get the whole amount of money I got in my bank. It's like, well, why that number? Why every time I try to get something, it's that number so that you can wipe my account out? Why that number? You know what I'm saying? When I go to mechanic, it's that number. You know, it's almost like behind the scenes and be like, yeah, we know how much you got, so we gonna make it that number so we can clean your bank out because we know you ain't got nothing else. You gotta start from scratch. You ain't gonna have no money. And it's been like that since I've been going to the mechanic now, you know, trying to get the car. It's like they want me with like $50 or $0 to my name, my legs. You know what I'm saying? You know, $0 to $50. So anyway, went there, the vehicle was 12,000 something, had 70,000 miles on it, whatever. And I'm like, okay, I could deal with this because the Toyota was 17,000. And so it ended up being 21,000 with everything in it. So I'm like, no, I don't got no $2,000 to put my shit down like that. So I went to this dealer, he knocked it down to 5, but then he said, oh, you could pay for it in 2 weeks. I'm like, cool, I could do that, $500 a week. All right, cool, whatever. So I'm looking at the damn work, the paperwork. So he says he has what the price of the vehicle is, $14,000. I said no, the vehicle was $14,000. The vehicle was $12,000 something. Oh, the bank wanted to throw fees, and I said, well, if the bank threw fees in there, then that would be separate from what the price of the vehicle. It says price of vehicle. You put $14,000. It's $12,000. Bullshit about the fees that you're talking about the bank one, because that would be a separate fee. Wouldn't that be bank? And then the fee is that? No, you made the price higher. You know what I'm saying? Then it's $3,000 for the warranty and all that shit ended up being $18,000 for a fucking 2021 with 70,000 miles on it, kill fucking Sportage. I'm like, hell no. No. You know, so I was like, no, I'm good. Sound like God gives it to you. You told me to go do this. You told me to get a vehicle, so I've done my part. I went out there to do what I need to do, and my credit is constantly being hit because of it. You know, I was like, I'm not doing no more. I'm done. I'm like, Lord, you're gonna have to provide. You're gonna have to provide. You want me with a vehicle, you done told me to get another vehicle, all of that stuff. You know I'm looking for another job where I don't even have to use my vehicle. You know my situation, you know what I'm going through. So I'm needing God to make the way, open up a door for me so I can walk through it. I have faith in him, and I need God to, you know, make that faith. He see my faith. I need him to show up with my faith because he told me to do it. So I'm like, all right. I take my hands off of it, but I surrender to it because, like they say, after you've done all you can, you just stand. And that's where I'm at. I'm just standing. I'm standing. because I ain't nothing else I could do. I'm not gonna try to go and get another vehicle at this point and then keep on getting my credit hit. You know, the more you get your credit hit, the more your score go down. You know, don't take away from all that hacking. My shit used to be 800 credit score. My shit is like beyond under 600 now. It was 603 after the hits that it took from the hacking and the fraud and shit. You know, so I'm just like, ain't nothing else I could do. All I can do is just continue to push forward. All I can do is continue to have faith and believe that God is going to make a way for me. God will open up doors for me to have another vehicle. And if He don't want me to have another vehicle, which He told me to get another vehicle, right, then He's going to open up doors for me to have a job where I work from home, and then I can just work at home. You know what I'm saying? So that's it. That's it. And if it wasn't for some people in my life that let me sleep on their couch, I'll be in my car all the time with a swollen leg, and because my circulation been bad. But you know what I'm saying? I will be dealing with that shit. So that's where I'm at. And I was just like, well, shit, I'm on my way home. We're on my way to my side. So let me just go ahead and get me some crawfish. And I'm like, do I want to drink? I'm like, bitch, just do it. You know, bitch, just do it. Stop talking to yourself about it. That's what you want to do. Just do it. If you want to drink, just drink. Have a fucking drink, hoe. You know. So I'm just like, I'm gonna give me a little cute drink, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm excited. I don't know how it's going to be because shit. So that's my drink though. I was actually supposed to come. I was supposed to actually. Matter of fact, I might call my friend and tell her I'm over here because my friend I met on the bus her. I was supposed to meet her and her boyfriend over here for food, for crawfish and shit. And I hadn't called her, so I think I'm gonna actually call her because she stayed not too far from right here. I think I'm gonna call her and her old man and link up with them and see her since we met on the bus or whatever. That's it, y'all. That's all I want to share. Trying to have me a nostalgic moment. You know, trying to have me a little moment in time where I remember some good times, some actually great times. It was a party. It was definitely a party. All right, beautiful people, I'm getting out of here. Call my friend, see what she up to, and see if she gonna come and kick it with me and shit, and whatever. I have a beautiful blessed day. I love y'all so much. Bye.